Speaking of which, player communities can be quite big, quite broad, quite diverse, and companies need to make sure that those diverse groups are also represented into their, gaming overall strategy. Do you want to talk to us a little bit about that?
Yes, absolutely. And also that was part of a session that I attended during GDC. Diversity and inclusion is, let's say, a hot topic everywhere in the world, and of course for gaming companies maybe even more, because gamers tend to be, let's say, from a personality perspective, usually very very diverse. And if people don't feel safe, don't feel respected in a community, then it will also be a good reason for them to leave. So what can gaming companies do to make sure that they optimize their game for, let's say, a diverse crowd, and make sure that it's inclusive for everybody? For example, one of the sessions, there was a lot of talk about diverse character representation in game. In the old days, game characters usually very much looked the same. There's more and more games out there that are actually including a very diverse character representation in the game, and that's the way forward. Of course, it starts as well with gaming companies to make sure that their team consists of diverse people from all different races, different preferences. So that's where it starts, and that will automatically also kickstart, let's say, the character representation in the game. Also organizing inclusive events in their community, really important, right? Or they have dedicated servers for specific personalities. Last but not least, also an increasingly important topic in game are accessibility features. So what can game companies do to make their game accessible for people that have a handicap? So yeah, all of that super important, and luckily more and more games are taking proactive measures to have a more diverse and more accessible game. But there's also still a long way to go for the gaming industry to get where they need to be.
Yeah, it used to be the hero saving the princess, but now we see a much more diverse cast of characters of different backgrounds, different orientation, different preferences, and it's really great to see that kind of diversity into the gaming world.
And that's extremely important, right? Because people are looking for that character that they recognize themselves in, and that actually gives them that emotional connection to the game, that keeps them playing and keeps them part of the community.
Yeah, absolutely. Rob, it was an absolute pleasure to do this with you. Thank you so much for your time and insights. I really enjoyed talking about the importance of trust and safety, wellness, engagement, diversity and inclusion within player community. I hope you enjoyed it as well. I hope our audience enjoyed it. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.